Hello everyone, this is Amrita and you're watching TechSathi. Realme recently introduced its mid-range device Realme 9i in the Nepali market. This phone is a successor for Realme 8i and is a more affordable option as compared to the Realme 9 in the 9 series itself. This phone has significant features such as Snapdragon 630 processor, 50MP selfie camera and 5000 mAh massive battery. As compared to Realme 8i, this phone has made significant improvements in its processor, but has downgraded its display from 120Hz to 90Hz. Looking at the price alone, it looks like a reliable option to purchase, but we need to also keep in mind whether it can outshine the available competition or not. And in this video, we are going to find out the exact same thing. I used this device for exactly 2 weeks and I'm going to give my honest opinion on this. Let's start with unboxing the phone. Realme often packs its devices in eye-catchy yellow box and it has done the same with this one as well. Inside the box, you can get a 33-watt big power adapter and Type-C cable for charging. Likewise, it also has a transparent case and documentation inside the box along with this phone. Now let's talk about its design. If I'm being very honest, I love how Realme designs its mid-range smartphones, and this one is no less. If we compare it with Realme 8i, it's more minimal and far more classy. This one we have is in a prism blue color and it looks really sleek. Realme 9i features a bigger display with a punch hole camera in the top left corner. The borders are thin and smooth. Also, if you look sideways, you will get a fingerprint scanner mounted on the power button on the right hand side and the volume button are on the left. The power button is placed up to your middle portion so your finger matches easily, and volume buttons are also placed very nicely. If you move upper side, you will get a SIM tray with a pinhole. The bottom portion of the phone is covered by the charging port at the center, 3.5mm audio jack and speaker, and at the top it has a mic. This phone feels really handy and light in hand despite having a massive 5000 mAh battery. If we talk about the battery, I think its battery is one of the best features about it. This phone gets its fuel from the 5000 mAh massive battery and the 13-watt fast charging support. This phone could last me for about 2 days with my daily uses and it usually took for about 1 hour to fully charge itself. Now let's talk about the software. Realme 9i runs on Realme UI 2.0 based on Android 11. The phone is smooth and Realme UI is also not that bad. But the bloatware may take you time to uninstall irrelevant apps when you first set up the phone. One of the good parts that Realme UI offers is it allows you to install third-party icon packs which you can customize in your home screen. Moving on to display, as we know, Realme 9i has a 6.6 inches IPS display and a 90Hz refresh rate. Well, I'm slightly disappointed about the refresh rate because its predecessor Realme 8i had 120Hz refresh rate. Adding to my experience, the touch sampling is fine, the phone feels brighter while using it indoors. Also, in the matter of brightness, there is no issue while using it outside or under direct sunlight. You can manually adjust brightness or set it in auto mode, which also works fine. Talking about the most important part, which is its performance, this phone has a Qualcomm Snapdragon 680 4G chipset, which is far better than the one which is in Realme 8i, the MediaTek Helio G96 processor. Also, to test its technical performance, we performed some standard benchmark tests on Realme 9i to see how it stands against the competition. In the Antutu score, Realme 9i stands better than 72% of smartphones, whereas Geekbench's 5 single-core and multi-core tests managed 383 and 1533 points respectively. From the benchmark scores, we can say that this phone is not incapable. More than that, real-life experience matters the most. We have played plenty of games with good 3D graphics and watched movies and series too. This phone runs smoothly at 120 FPS and we can't complain about the multitasking ability of this phone. To be honest, Realme 9i is not lacking in performance and we are quite happy with the experience given by this device at its price range. Furthermore, it runs with Adreno 610 GPU and when we played movies and series, we felt no lacking in performance. To add up, this phone comes in two configurations. One is 4GB RAM and 64GB storage variant, whereas the other one is 6GB RAM and 128GB storage variant. This one we used was the variant of 4GB and its performance was quite good. So we can already tell that the one with 6GB variant is even better. Now let's talk about its camera. This time the camera housing is quite different, as it houses two big cameras vertically and a small camera sideways of them in a rectangular bump. Finalizing, it has a triple camera setup. The primary camera is a 50MP with a wide-angle lens, which is followed by a 2MP macro shooter and a 2MP black and white lens. For selfies, there is a 16MP selfie camera. Talking about more photography features, it has a 50MP mode, night mode, panoramic view, expert, time-lapse, portrait mode, slow motion, super text, ultra macro and SDR. That's a lot. While recording the videos, it supports 1080p 30fps video recording and 720p 120fps slow motion video recording. It also features a digital zoom mode. To sum up, this phone is a satisfactory one considering its price point, but you may get a little upset if you think about the refresh rate, which is only 90Hz. Again, the camera is quite good with many supportive modes and the battery is amazing. Realme UI is also not bad, but you may get entangled with a lot of bloatware time to time. Okay guys, that was it for today's video. If you like this video, do not forget to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to TechSathi. Also, do not forget to click on the bell button. Thank you.